Hello, my friends. It's Laura Milligan. Hope you're all having a good day. I am here, not my normal day to go live, but I'm calling this Facebook Live Take Two. And I'm going to share with you another card featuring the Autumn Leaves bundle and suite of products that are going to be in our upcoming mini catalog that starts next week, September 6th. And I know many of you are just counting down the days till that catalog goes live. I am too. It's a really, really good one. So I'm going to get right to it today. If you're there, give me a shout out, say hi. Thank you for watching. If you're here watching on replay or on YouTube, please leave a comment and let me know. I appreciate you all so much. If you watch me on YouTube and haven't subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you did that. And then if you click the little bell for notifications, you will be notified every time I add a new video or go live. So I would appreciate if you did that. So let me switch my camera view down. And let's just get started here. Okay. So I talked about the suite of products, and unfortunately, I am not able to show you the inside of the catalog yet. That is a Stampin' Up! Rule. I can show you the front, but not what's inside. And the inside, the cover is awesome, but what is inside is the best. But let me show you. This is the card that I made on Monday, and love, love, love this paper and the colors of this card. I got a lot of really nice comments and thumbs up and likes, and so I appreciate that. But I think this is just a really, really pretty fall card, and I wanted to do another card today. So let me set that aside a minute. Let me just quickly show you. This is the paper. And I'm just going to flip through this. I showed you in more detail on Monday, but look how pretty. This is specialty paper, which means it has something like some special element to it. And it's this copper foiling. So pretty. Okay, so there I see Susie Q, Mary Jo, Colleen, Suzanne. Hi, friends. Thanks for watching today. And then let me go this way so you can see just gorgeous, gorgeous. That's kind of a fast little tease, but I did show it in slower up close on Monday. And then I wanted to show you, this is called Oxidized Copper 12. It is 12 by 12. It's a specialty designer series paper. It is also a part of the Autumn Leaves suite. And I am going to use some of this today, but I love, love, love this paper. All right, and then let me just show you. This is the bundle, or this is the stamp set. And then these are the dies. I love the dies. There are some really nice word panels. Actually, 3. There's a real teeny little, some real small little words in this stamp set, and that's what this little die is for, which is really cool. And then the leaves. These pieces here add texture, and then just different leaves. There's veins, and then this is the large leaf, and I have a Post-it note on that, and I'll show you why in a minute. But I am going to be featuring this bundle in my class to go for September. Details will probably go out tomorrow in an email. If you're not on my email yet, on my email list, you should sign up. That's how you will be notified of any specials that I'm offering, special Stampin' Up! Is offering, my classes, any events, and plus I send out free tutorials every weekend. I call it Weekend Inspiration, and it's usually 5 or 6 card ideas. I have the photo and then the step-by-step tutorial with all the measurements and supplies, so that it's a good source of ideas for you. And I think all of us are always looking for ideas. So for my card today, let's get started. Oh, and you know what? I need to mention one more thing. This is my host code. You can always find this. I have a monthly host code. You can always find this on the sidebar of my blog, lauramilligan.com. And you want to use this if you're placing an order with me of $150 or less. And what this will entitle you to is a thank you gift from me. And for the month of August, my gift is a surprise embellishment from the new mini catalog that starts in September. So it's a surprise. I haven't revealed yet what it is. And then I also, of course, always send a hand stamped card that you can use. I don't sign the card so that you can share it, send it off to someone else. All right, so for my card today, I am starting with a very vanilla thick base, and I am using a piece of the designer paper, and I cut this paper is 6x6, and I cut this piece 5.5 by 4.25 because I wanted it to take up the entire card front. So I'm going to start by just attaching that. And here's this pretty peacock in copper on the back. The copper foiling with pretty peacock is so pretty. Okay. And I'm just going to adhere this to the front. And again, it is going across the entire card front. Everything that I'm using today is part of this suite. And you'll see when you get, well, some of you already have the catalog in your hands. Hopefully most of you do by now. But the nice thing about the suites is that it's a collection of coordinating products, and all you have to do is write down one number and you get one of everything in the collection, and that makes it super, super easy. Okay, so we have that. And then I'm going to take a piece of Very Vanilla, and I am using Cajun Craze ink. And I'm going to stamp this large maple leaf. And this is photopolymer, so you want to stamp this on something that's going to give a little bit so that you get a good impression. Look how pretty. And then what I'm going to do, and I already have one ready, but I am going to line this up with the die. Just get it all lined up, and then you can use washi tape. You can use, there's all kinds of different, like painter's tape. I like to use a Post-it note because it's something I always have on hand near my desk. So that's how I would position that, and then I would run it through my die cutting machine, and I would come out with that. So there it is, through the magic of Facebook Live, right? Okay, and then the other thing I'm going to stamp on this label shape, and this is one of the dies in this bundle. Love the labels, and I love that they have the paper piercing all the way around. The other thing you can do, and I shared a card on Monday, a different card, just on my blog, lauramilligan.com, with this same suite, and what I did was I positioned these two dies on top of each other, and that looked really pretty too. So go to my blog if you haven't seen that one yet and check that out. So for the words, I'm going to do, so my card on Monday that I did live says, "Autumn teaches us that change can be beautiful." And I could use "I'm thankful" or "with a grateful heart." I think I'm going to do "with a grateful heart." I like that sentiment. I think that's really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp that on this label shape here. Okay, "with a grateful heart." And now I'm just going to start layering up. So I have already cut, I'm going to keep this pretty simple, but I have already die cut a lot of little parts and pieces. So I've cut one of these little maple leaves, and you can see when you use the die cut, it actually cuts through and creates like little veins, and I love the little added dimension or interest that adds. And then I cut these leaves, and these are the ones that I did out of the oxidized copper specialty paper that I think is so pretty. I love copper for fall. I think that's a great fall color. So I've got two of these veins, and these actually are the veins that go on one of the leaves, but I'm using them just more as like a decoration, like some sprigs. So let's start by putting this together, and I'm going to start with some ribbon. And I'm going to put this ribbon, it's going to go the whole length, or whole width, I guess I should say. Do that one this way, and then this one like this. And look how nice these new paper snips are. This is another pair. I just opened up another pack of new ones because once you use the new brand new ones, you don't want to use the old, not new ones, right? Okay, and then I'm going to just put this over here like this. And I'm going to cut this like this. Whoops, I'm going to angle that a little bit more. I'm left-handed, so I got to do it. I don't know why, but for some reason it's easier for me to angle it like that. And I thought this was a fun way to do the ribbon. It kind of crosses over itself, but I thought it was kind of a neat look. So I'm going to start with, hey Nancy, how are you? Thanks for joining in today. I'm going to start and just put a little strip of my adhesive across. I'll tell you, I took a walk this morning, and you know what, I'm going to angle this a little bit more. I want it to be more angled. I took a walk this morning, and boy, did it feel like fall. It was wonderful. It was like only like 60 degrees, and just so nice. Okay, so there we have, and you can see it's just a fun way to angle the ribbon, just something a little different. And I'm going to go ahead and put another strip of my Stampin' Seal across that ribbon and just line this up like that. Okay, next I'm going to add my large maple leaf. If that doesn't look like fall, I don't know what does. Oh wait, you know what I forgot? I wanted to use some other ribbon. So this ribbon comes in a double bolt. It's a double bolt pack. So you get this, let me see what this is called. This is called Copper and Natural Ribbon Combo Pack. Love the copper. It has a metallic sheen to it. And then the natural is natural and just really pretty. It kind of reminds me of burlap, but it's much softer. And I'm going to just take a strip of this and just run that the length. Okay. And this is also going to be attached with some Stampin' Seal. I'll just put that in the middle. I'm going to be layering some things. Hi, Jean. How are you? Thanks for joining in. Hi, Carol. Let's see. Let me just center this on here. And I'm going to be layering this up so that my layers are going to help hold that ribbon in place. Okay, so we have that. And then I am going to just kind of build up the little focal point, and I'm going to start with this. And I just love that little peak of copper behind there. So that's going to go there. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this with some dimensionals. And I have some right here. Okay, so we have that, like that. And then I'm going to add this little piece, and this is, you can see the specialty paper with the copper. So I'm going to just tuck that right there. This I'm going to just attach with my glue. Look how cute the back of this is too. That looks like a really neat, that's more like a vintagey leaf. Okay, we'll put that there, like that. And then I'm going to take these little leaves, and these are going to just be tucked right there. And then you can probably see where I'm going with this. The words are going to be kind of on top of that little piece of ribbon there. So that's going to be there, like that. And I have one more here. And this one I'm just going to put down that way like that. And these I'm just attaching with my liquid glue. Hi Cheryl, how are you? From Chicago. A piece of my heart is in Chicago. My youngest daughter lives there, so love Chicago for that reason alone. Okay, so then I'm going to take this. This is going to just set over this like that. It's going to be raised up on the left side because of this whole focal point here. So I don't really need to add a dimensional there, but I do want to add one on this side. And I'll just put some glue on the side that's going to be resting on this paper here. So let me take another dimensional. I don't know if you can hear it, but my sweet dog, Charlie boy, he's 14, and he is laying on the floor beside me snoring away. He is not interested in my card, apparently. Okay. So there we have that. And then I'm going to add some gems. These are also from the suite. These are called Adhesive Back Speckled Dots. You could almost use any of these on this card. Oh, I almost forgot to add these too. Oh boy. All right, so these are just going to tuck under here. I'm going to snip off the stems. I'm going to tuck that under there. I think as Charlie gets older, his snoring gets louder and louder. So, okay, I'm just going to tuck that under there like that. Oop, I got a little dab of glue on there. I don't want that to show. Okay, so we've got that there. And then I'll do the same with this piece. And I'm not putting a lot of glue. I'm just touching it here and there, just enough to secure it. But I like when these little sprig type things stick out a little bit. I just think it makes it look more interesting. So I'm going to tuck that under there, just like that. Okay. All right. Okay, so we got that there. And then I'm going to add a bow, and this is from our Basics Baker's Twine. I'm going to tie a double bow. This is the vanilla. So when you do a double bow, I've had so many people ask me about this, but basically you're just using 2 strands of Baker's Twine, but you're acting like it's just 1 strand. So you just keep them together to create your bow. And then I like to hold my hand, my thumb, and index finger on like the knot there so that I can adjust it a little bit. Just get it how I want it. And this is just going to go, I always like to pull my loops back. You know that if you've seen me stamp before, that's kind of what I do. And I'm going to take a glue dot. I'll just pick that up on the back of this. This is kind of a big knot, so I'm going to take two glue dots. And I'm just going to tuck that right on the edge of that word banner like that. Okay, so there's my card, and then I'm just going to add some embellishments. I don't know, I'm thinking I'm going to do this a little differently than I made my sample. I think I'm going to use this copper color. I think that would be pretty on here. Oh my goodness. There we go. And then I'll use 2 of the small. There's like I don't know what I am doing. These are all flipping over today. Bear with me here. I think it's because I need to refill my putty. I normally do not have this trouble, but you know how and it's not Monday. I can't blame it on it being a Monday morning, right? Oh gosh. Okay, I'm going to do one more and let's see if I have better luck. There we go. And I'll just put that right there like that. You know, and it might even be pretty to put a couple here. Why not? So when I use the I think that looks pretty. When I use the Take Your Pick tool, what I do I do it more like as a sliding motion. Oh, and you know what? I'm not sure if you could see me. Let me move this over. I do it more like a sliding motion. And I'm just going to put that right there. All right. So there is my card, and then you could do something on the inside. I have this piece left over from when I cut it from my 6x6 piece, and this would be really pretty on the inside of the card. Now that's a pretty wide piece, so you might want to, I'm going to cut this a little bit, but I kind of like that look. Depends on if you don't want to write a lot, if you just want to send a greeting, and I'm going to make this about an inch, maybe about 1 1/8. If you don't want to write a big message to someone, you just kind of want to write your name, you may want to put that big full-size piece in there. But okay, so I'm just going to attach this on the inside here. And I do have one of these leaves here, so I think I'm going to put that there, and I think I'll pop this up. Oh, look at this on the back, how pretty that is too. That really looks fall-like, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm just going to tuck that there like that. So we have a cute inside and a beautiful front, and gosh, I don't know about you all, but this sure makes me feel like fall and get excited for fall. So that is my card for today. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the other one that I did on Monday so you can see them. Look how different they look, but it's the same suite of products, just using different paper and different colors, different parts and pieces. So those are those 2 cards. I hope you've enjoyed them. Thank you for watching today. I hope you all have a great weekend. I don't think I'll be going live on Monday. I will probably go live on Tuesday next week just because of the holiday. But I hope you all have a great long weekend, and thanks for joining me today. And until next time, as always, I hope you have time to be creative today. Thank you, my friends. Bye-bye.